scream under pixel skies. Rubber burns where the brave survive. Tuesday night, the trucks get wild. Speedy trophy, we live that style. From rookies rising to the kings on top. We grind, we crash, but we never stop. Chop shops where legends are made. Under neon lights, we hit replay. Every lap's another chance to fight. Every wreck's just fuel for the fire inside. Welcome to the chop shop, metal and pride. We're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Fridays flame, Saturdays fly. Cupping Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lives. It's all or nothing in the chop shop. Cloud lights flicker on the virtual stands. Wheels shaking, calloused hands. Friday nights, the cup boys brawl. Rubbing paint, we risk it all. Saturday hits, Xfinity reigns. The next gen's coming to stake their claim. We've seen them grow, we've seen them fall. But every scar's a story told in asphalt. You can't fake grit, you can't buy fame. Only earn it by driving through the flames. Welcome to the chop shop, metal and pride. We're running down the track, can't kill our drive. Fridays flame, Saturdays fly. Cupping Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lives. It's all or nothing in the chop shop. When the chop shop. Crank it up, let the tires scream. This ain't a game, it's a driver's dream. From dirt to Daytona, from wrecks to redemption. We're cut steel, built from tension. Chop shop, chop shop. We live, we race, we never stop. Welcome to the chop shop, where fire meets chrome. We build our name in the danger zone. Truck up and Xfinity nights. We race for glory, we race for life. We're breaking limits, hearts and locks. It's all or nothing in the chop shop. In the chop shop. Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, we chop it up, we race, we slay. Chop shot, chop it up, never stop. Engines scream under pixel skies. Rubber burns where the brave survive. Tuesday night, the trucks get wild. Speedy trophy, we live that style. From rookies rising to the kings on top. We grind, we crash, but we never stop. Chop shops where legends are made. Under neon lights, we hit replay. Every lap's another chance to fight. Every wreck's just fuel for the fire inside. Welcome to the chop shop, metal and pride. We're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Fridays flame, Saturdays fly. Cupping Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lives. It's all or nothing in the chop shop. Cloud lights flicker on the virtual stands. Wheels shaking, calloused hands. Friday nights, under pixel skies. Rubber burns where the brave survive. Tuesday night, the trucks get wild. Speedy trophy, we live that style. From rookies rising to the kings on top. We grind, we crash, but we never stop. Chop shops where legends are made. Under neon lights, we hit replay. Every lap's another chance to fight. Every wreck's just fuel for the fire inside. Welcome to the chop shop. Metal and pride, we're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Fridays flame, Saturdays fly. Coming Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lives. It's all or nothing in the chop shop. Cloud lights flicker on the virtual stands. Wheels shaking, calloused hands. Friday nights, the cup boys brawl. Rubbing paint, we risk it all. Saturday hits, Xfinity reigns. The next gen's coming to stake their claim. We've seen them grow, we've seen them fall. But every scar's a story told in asphalt. You can't fake grit, you can't buy fame. Only earn it by driving through the flames. Welcome to the chop shop. Metal and pride, we're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Fridays flame, Saturdays fly. Cup and Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lives. It's all or nothing in the chop shop.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Signature Esports, and a pleasure just to have you live and in charge. A little countdown to green as we get rolling here in week number 2. The Chopp'n It Up Chop Chop Cup Series is live on YouTube and on the Twitch. Dan, thank you very much for becoming a member of the channel for the Horde, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Budgie doing the old YouTuber thing. Says, have a good race, everyone. Don't forget to hit that like button. What's going on, Jerry? Lemon asking if Lemon is racing. Everybody's in chat early. I like seeing the chats. Keep the chats flowing. Chats mean things that get extraordinary out there. Yep. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun race. We're running my favorite racetrack. It is week 2 here in the 7th season for the Chop Chop Cup Series. 1.5 mile length racing surface. It is going to be Kansas. Hello, Tia Budgie. Hello, I think Bollinger was out there somewhere. Excuse me. 150 laps tonight, 4 sets of tires, no fast repair. Let me get rid of that one. It is no fast repair. Fast repairs are on super speedways and road courses. No fast repair tonight for this series. Stage lap, completion lap 40, and it is going to be blistering out there. 123 degrees on the track temperature here. We just saw a good race at Kansas this past week. I'm looking forward to seeing more out of it. That's for darn sure. 82 degrees on the air temperature, 40% humidity, partly cloudy sky, 12-mile-an-hour wind. Track racing weather report redefined in your gaming setup with a track racer. Mr. Van Nest, how you doing? I like it, Mr. Van Nest. I like it. The doc is in town. What's up? Good to see you, sir. Ballastats, BB Music, Adminboxx, Dub Farms LLC, and of course, Stay Tuned Sports. Giving us all of our pole sitting action here tonight. We'll appreciate everybody out there. Stay Tuned Sports giving you your coverage right now of the beautiful NFL draft going on. If you are enjoying the NFL draft, make sure that you get out there and get a hold of the guys over at Stay Tuned Sports. Find them on YouTube, find them on Spotify. Do the thing. Tyler Dalton is going to be your pole sitter here at Kansas. Joe Hudson's going to be your outside pole sitter. We're going to see Michael Strickland, Chris Justice in row number 2, Eric Schaefer, Brandon Banks in row number 3, Jason Day, Pat Green in row number 4, Jeremy Bailey, Joe Angetina out there in row number 5, Brian Fine, David Abbott going to be out there in row number 6, row 7, Rod Holleyfield, Mark Holloway. We'll see Cam Dario, Tony Sanders there in row number 8, Steve Ritter, who ordered a Chop Shop Racing t-shirt from the merch store. Make sure you check that out. That is going to be shipped out to him very quickly. Robert Church is going to be your is going to sit outside row number 9 of that driver. Robert Walton's going to be out there with Levi Allen at row 10, Jeff Laraway, Craig Parks at row 11, Craig Bridges Jr., Jason Treichman out there at row 12. Row 13, it's going to be Clint Hackett, Brian Rayburn, Rick Kennedy Jr., Joseph Verhalva. Then we see Jerry Colbert, Joshua Siegfried out there. All the drivers doing the thing. We appreciate them all. Mr. Van Nest is out there. We love him. We appreciate him. Penguin's your race controller. He is brought to you and presented by all things that are Twitch related. Make sure you find him at OTR_Penguin. If you want to get out there and have some fun with him and chill, is the way I'd say it. You can chill.
Yeah, just chill.
I am still a little under the weather, so I might cough. I might mute myself a few times or 10, but I'll be okay. It'll be fine. And we always say it's Chat's.
It's Chat's
fault.
Oh, at least it's not my fault this time.
There you go.
Actually, there is something that's your fault, and that's my addiction to Windrose, which I've been playing. So if you're interested in finding out about Windrose, just check out my channel. I will be streaming it this weekend. I've been streaming it. I streamed it Wednesday and Thursday. So, yeah, it's Jason's fault.
See, OTR_. So I played for those who don't know what Windrose is, it's like if you've played Valheim and Sea of Thieves and they had a baby, that's what it is.
Actually, somebody had a better analogy, Enshrouded in Sea of Thieves.
Yeah. So, I played if you guys were, about a year ago, I did a game review on the game. It was called something different, but it's the same game. The damn dodo birds killed me. If you remember that's the game that I played. They've I believe it's their pre-alpha release. But it's going. Regardless, it doesn't matter. It's time to go racing, boys and girls. We're going green. How about it? 140 laps. We all like Donkey Kong. Boom, baby. Drivers up to speed. We're ready to go. Let's check on our driver cams presented by Penguin. It's all Penguin's fault. Clint Hackett, your first driver cam here in the race pace, trying to make things happen. Full scent and all those jazzes. I think Jerry Culver's going to be your next driver cam. Nope, I'm wrong. That's Brian Fine. That's the Fine Mine. Where's that old 77 at? This is last week's winner. Mr. Michael Caffrey missing out today's race. Hate to see that for him. That would be Jerry Coleman right there for you, folks. Ooh, a little wash up there for the 32. There's Jerry back here in 28th. He's just trying to make sure everybody's ready to rock and roll. Give himself a little bit of time. It's going to take a couple of laps for the tires to get worn out. But they'll be 2 and 3 and 7 wide. Sure to your next driver cam as it would be. Up 3 spots in 15th early. Tyler Dalton 16th. Oh, woo! Hold on to it. Somebody went around. Drivers, no caution. Again, cautions are iRacing thrown. Chris Justice in third. Fastest lap of the race just ran. So the caution does not come out. It is all about the Benjamins and how much you really want to, there's Grijalva. Trying to carve through the field. Or to Rome on the 66 just ahead. It's Robert Walton. For a march through the field. Big racetrack to march through the field. Well, there is, where's he at? Probably the 15. But he's not the 15 in this series. Jeremy Bailey, he's the 32. There he is. For the Troutman Auto Care team. For the rock and roll. Jason Day on point as well. I think that's 7. I don't think I have any. I do not. That was close. It was almost a caution worthy. But we got to go see. Nope. Sorry. Yep. Right there. There's Jeff Laraway right there. We're going to fast forward here real quick. Something happened right about. Wasn't there. Or it's Joey, not Jeff Laraway. It was Joey right here. There's Pat Green right there. Michael Strickland making the it's a weird bump that happened into the corner there. Pat Green coming to pit road. Stryker taking over the lead. Here was the pass for that lead right here. Out of the back straightaway. Taking over on the inside. That's where it was. That's where it be. Stryker, Tyler Alton, Chris Justice. That'll be your top three. Drivers have separated a little bit now. Is the top five. Kind of has a good margin. Well, about 2 seconds the gap. Adminboxx trying to close in 2.7 to Michael Strickland. And this is a track where the draft becomes prevalent, but also tire wear is massive. Tyler Alton right behind Michael Strickland. Rolling in the beautifulness. Pat Green came to pit road on his 5th lap. Going to get that right side taken care of as much as possible. Tyler Alton making that pass back for the lead on the outside of Michael Strickland. Things getting changed. Thank you for the shout out to Penguin. I appreciate that, Budgie. KC, give it a shout out to 16. Michael Strickland, Chris Justice, your top three. Adminboxx trying to close in. Right behind Jason Day, Brian Fine. The fine line. Zach Schaefer has the 32 on the inside. Jeremy Bailey up the spot. Trying to get one more out of the 4. For the outside, PepsiCo rolling. Pop, what's going on, sir? How you doing, brother? Steve Ritter up 7, the 28.95 iRated driver, putting in the absolute energy when they go. Cam Derry up 4, Grijalva up 16. Pop, bam. How you doing, brother? How are you and the crew? I'm glad Peg was addicted to the game. I'm a little under the weather, but we're doing the thing. 7/10 of a second. Chris Justice closing in. Stryker back to 3rd. Adminboxx in 4th. Tyler Alton here to try to control the race line. So far, so good. Joe Hudson off 12 at the start of the race, but don't count him out just yet. A little bit of dirt and debris on the bottom of the front tri-oval area. That's what you see on the dirt coming out of the back of the cars ahead of Joe Hudson. 21 on the outside. It's Tony Sanders driving the old Ford performance. So Grijalva and Church, they're 3 wide, 11 in tow. Cam Dario on point, trying to work back. Draft is massive on this racetrack. Jason Treichman with a meatball flag. Something happened to him. Man, oh man. Here's what happened. Something happened to Jason right here. To take a look and see what happened. It's like he just got free and he did. And that car's right front toe link, right like that. Ouch. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll draw a heart around him for you, okay? There you go. We know who David is. He gonna run Sunday. All right, Joshua coming around, completing his first lap, 99, able to get back into the mix. Pat Green getting repairs. Little amp racing love going on. So yeah, David. We're working on it. Schaefer. It says junior. I heard he joined here. Hey, got that competition. He's inside the top 10. He's up 4 from the start of the race. Oh, no. Somebody bring on the bottom side. Cam Dario backwards on the racetrack. Up and rolling. He saves the car. Caution is out. Rick Kennedy Jr. Driver's getting free here. Sideways. That'll bring out a caution. Right there. Oh, man. I mean, I'll tell you what. He saved the car. Let that bad boy flip back around. Want to go see what was going on with Cam Dario here. Cam was right here. I think he just got free on the bottom side of the racetrack. He did. This track temperature's hot. Woo, baby. Yeah. Turn that bad boy sideways. So he is good to go. All right. Everybody's fine. Everybody hold on to your biscuits. Drivers do have an extra set of tires to play with, but, there's a chance that we might see another caution. So do you come in now or do you just get it fixed? Joshua's going to be your lucky dog here. Should be your lucky dog here. Everybody else who is a lap down is out of the race or on pit road, which is Pat Green, trying to get that car worked on. Trying to get it mastered. Here's a look at the point standings here for the Chop Racing Cup Series through the first week. Caffrey leads. John Hammond at work. John, we love you. We hope work is going well for you. Grahava third the point standings. Going to have with a good race today. He's going to be doing all right. Rick Parks in fourth. Mark Retched in fifth. Joey Jatina in sixth. Strikers in seventh. Point standing is going to be huge when it comes to finding your, how do I put this? You kind of have to find your groove early because stage points are everything. Got to have them. Got to do them. Gonna be awesome. Yeah, Joseph back racing. We love seeing him get back out here racing, doing the thing, doing what he's supposed to be doing, which is being behind the wheel. Tyler Dalton is your race leader. Rick Kennedy Jr. is being scored as the race leader, but he is not. He is not. He is not the guy. Tyler Dalton's the guy. There it is. It fixed itself. See? I knew it would. I had faith. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you're watching the highest quality possible. Hit the settings icon. Make sure you're watching 1440p if your device supports it, especially if you're watching on YouTube television. You can do that. I am actively looking to bring back SCTV. If you don't know what SCTV is, well, here's a hint. It starts with a rho and ends with a coup. You know. No, the possibility of having that happen is becoming apparent. We're just I'm trying to tie up some sponsors and some folks that build a page, and as we build a page, have these broadcasts on Roku television from the early going to we'll have legacy races, or what we like the NASCAR classics. We'll have a classics section where I sound like absolute stuff, and then we'll have a version of this that is the newer stuff. We'll be going. We're green. So if you're interested in that, make sure throw a W into the chat for me. Let me know. Jeremy Bailey, black flag, and caution right back out. Ron Hollyfield. Ooh, Ron. Yeah, Jeremy got a black flag. Ron spun the tires. They were not tightened up there. Oh, yeah. So that's the all important project that I've been trying to get back for a while. So they'll catch back up with the pace car. They'll do that. Think of the clip budgie. It's a bad restart. They'll rack up, stack up, do it all over again.
10.
I think Penguin is trying to talk to everybody in the simulator. That's what you heard. A Big 10. Excuse me. All right.
Hey,
Josh was going to get
I
one
was
of those.
having a hard time finding the right car because the number's wrong on the car for me.
Oh, and Rod's.
Yeah.
Got that 27 on it. Yeah, it's 48 in the field. Yeah. Josh was on his way back around. He's going to get one of those laps back. I tell you what, we're halfway through the stage. Josh would, he's got some catching up to do, but he could pick some spots off here and there. 11 laps down. No quitting that one. Jeremy Bailey does have a black flag. He had to. That should be clearable for him. Pop says hello, by the way. Mr. Penguin.
Hi, Pop.
And Jeremy Bailey had to avoid Mr. Hollyfield. The poor guy. Coming in, 32 seconds of damage. Driver's getting stuff taken care of. Laraway getting it done. Rick Kennedy Jr. coming off pit road in the Buc-ee's racing machine. Buc-ee's. When you don't feel good, at least the deep voice sounds better. That's the way I say it. Not as deep as it was the other day, but it's pretty close. Just the thing. 19, 14, 88, 5, 5, 2, 5, 7, 4, 7, 6, 12. Lottery numbers. That's what it is. Hope somebody won $1 million. Wouldn't it be crazy to play the lottery based off your finishing order of a race?
Especially if you won.
That'd be hilarious. Be like, Chop Shop did it for me. Woo! We may have to try it. See how well it goes. Could be worse. Some people will be left out. Like Levi, he's in the 97. Striker's in the 88. I think they only have... I don't know how many numbers they have in it. Somebody ought to tell me. Chat, you'll have to tell me how many numbers are in the lottery drawing. I don't know. Melton out front. Striker back in second. They're back skedaddling here. Schaefer on the spot at the start of the race, trying to work his way inside the top five. Has the five ahead of him. Jason Day right behind. Steve Ritter throwing that forward as big as possible. They've got some big wide noses on those Fords. They do. 17 laps to go. Oh, Striker to the wall. He's good. Little Robbins racing. Little wild tap. He's fine. He's fine. Calhoun's by the side of the racetrack, seemingly being the way of the racetrack that's working properly right now. And a little adjustment on the audio there for you. And let's go. Yep. Grijalva up 20 spots. Steve Ritter right behind him. Churchy on the move. Here comes the 97 of Levi Allen. Grabbing the Sharpie machine on the bottom side. Oh, 12's free. 16 dives to the inside. 12's going to be back up to speed. He's going to try to slide back down, get back up under. It is sketch. Not the streamer sketch. Not what's up, brother? No, not that guy. Joey Jatino on the inside of David Event. 3 able to get the damage worked on his car. About 40 seconds, 51 seconds. So he's got a hard charge here. He was off 4 from the start of the race, but a good rebound. That's a weird place to have that dynamic LOD issue. Steve Ritter to the outside of the 97. 97 looks to clear. 16 a little free. 12 with a big toe here. Jason Day sees Eric Schaefer on the outside. It depends on how you set your car up here. I look at it now. DBR teammates side by side. Well, sorry, there's the honorary teammate of even though, you know, we want to make sure that Jason Day is included in that DBR team. Even though he's part of the Five Kings crew, he's an honorary member of the DBR crew. 4 and 5 are DR teammates. I like seeing it. Second lane working for Brandon Banks. 4 utilizing the outside lane. Stryker trying to close back down. Will be 29 and 150. 12 to go to the stage. And a good race. My favorite racetrack, folks, really is. Grijalva back on the outside. 16 back on the inside. He's going to drift at the racetrack. 12 has moved up to see how those tires hold up. Little wiggle out of them. Oh, big wiggle across the nose of the 16. That outside lane is not doing anybody any justice right now. Churchy had the 12 all about it. Yeah, wiggle. Bam. Hold on to it, Churchy. Flat spots on the tires. Just go get new ones. You'll be fine. All right. Third caution of the race. Tyler Dalton, your race leader, still is led. How many has he led? 28 laps. I think Stryker's got credit for a lap led. 2 laps led. There you go. See, folks. See, people can lead laps. I like it. Levi Allen up 13. Craig Parks into 17, up 12. Yeah. All right. So that's going to put a difference on the tires. Now, here's the deal. It's not impossible to come in right now. You know, we're 10 laps to go to the stage. It'll be 9, I think, when we go back green flag racing. So you'll see some drivers coming to pit road now. Jerry Culver's going to come in. Rick Kennedy's going to come in. Pat Green's almost got the car fixed. It's almost there. I can see the creases sealing. Yeah. Jeff Laraway coming in. Grijalva's going to be coming in. Be a chance for him to work on the car. Old BKA. Like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, yeah. Straight up now, tell me, do you really want to love me forever? Oh.
No. Right. Oh.
Hey. Paul Abdul was a goddess. Okay. Technically she still is, but you know.
I was gonna say, have you not seen what she looks like lately? It doesn't look like she's gotten any older.
She's a vampire. Hello. All right, everybody. Hey, 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 hey. Move that over. Got to change the logo. Sitting there realizing it as we go. You know. All right, let's do the thing, folks. Let's go back to it. Because it's all about that bass. Let's go disco. What? Green, let's go. Chris Justice, now Michael Strickland, striker back on the outside. Ryan Fine in tow. To the 5, looking for that little bit of that aero displacement there. Side draft, kind of trying to work. Oh, baby. Look at all that debris. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it. There's a lot of debris on the racetrack coming off the tires. And I mean, little things happening everywhere. Especially in the middle of the corner. It's Justice, Michael Strickland side by side. 7 laps to go to the stage. And I mean, little flecks everywhere. I don't know. It's hard for you. It might be hard for you to see, but it's not hard for me to see. I can see it. It is a good boogly woogly situation. Dalton out front, striker. Got a hold on the outside. Oh, yeah. He's ripping that wall. And that wall's mine. Well, Chris Justice almost cleared him there. Striker middle second lane. It's going to be tight. It's going to get back out of the wall. 5-7 will be there. Chris Justice clears. Right Banks on the inside. Banks on the right. Right behind Eric Schaefer. Driver's trying to clear into the corner. Tyler Dalton moves up to get cleaner. 5 gets tight to the 5-7. 4 with a run. Oh, baby, they get door to door. Four settles. There's Brian Fine working. Hold on to it, young side. There's the run. Oh, yeah. Where's everybody? Where's old Clint? There he is. He got to run. Yeah, Robert Walton ahead of him. Look at that run on the outside. Back into the throttle. He going places. He going places. He's going. Full sense, sir. 3 to go to the stage. There'll be 2 at the line for Tyler Dalton. We'll see a Chris Justice close in with about 0.6 of a second. Tyler Dalton changing the lane. Chris Justice on the bottom side. Striker still ripping the outside lane. 5 working. Brandon Banks there as well. Levi Allen stuck in the wall. It's the part about running the wall. Everybody, oh no, the 32 Bailey. Now Levi Allen. Jeremy Bailey. 16 is going to miss. Levi Allen. Oh, the 12 is going to get low. 97 will have to come to pit road. Levi. These cars seemingly paper mache. Exactly what you see out of it. Tyler Dalton closing down onto the back straightaway. 0.6 of a second. Whoa, a little free. Into the 4. Michael Strickland got free. Got to Eric Schaefer. Schaefer will have the finish on the stage. As Tyler Dalton across the line. That'll be it. That's your stage. Tyler Dalton gets the stage win. Good. Boogly woogly. Chris Justice, Brian Fine, Brandon Banks, Eric Schaefer. That'll be your top 5. Jason Day, Craig Parks, Steve Ritter, Cody Sanders, old David, Mr. David Event, Georgia Tina, Brian Rayburn, your top 12, as it would be. I can't remember if it's the top 10 or top 12 scored in the Cup Series, but I'm going to tell you the top 12 because our bases are covered. That means there's a stage point present for everybody. What I can do is I can go back and look at the actual stages and, look at it. All right. Look at the stage results. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See, 12 drivers. 12 points for the stage winner. All the way down to 1 point for P12. That will be how the stages work. As the caution is thrown, Levi Allen on pit road getting fixed. Rahal Mateo to the field. Joshua's going to get one more of his laps back. I think Pat's car is out of the race. Jason's out of the race as well. The 27. But now everybody coming to pit road. Everybody. It's going to take a hydrate break. Make sure that you do so as we get ready to go back green flag racing here. These cars, they got to fall off for days. And well, I've gone through all my water. Every bit of it. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Grab it.
I'm trying to watch 2 screens, chat. I don't think I can do this. Because he's focused on something completely different than I am. I'm sorry. But I am here. Hello, Afina. Welcome in. Hello, Budgie. Hello, YouTube. I know I'm not over there. Whoever it is that's over there on YouTube. Jason is dealing with his cold. He will be back momentarily. I got this. No, I got the penalty thing. That's what I got. That's what I'm good at. I can watch from the top and say, hi, you know, and you messed up. Got somebody making a move on the inside there. Unfortunately, I can't tell who it is because I'm not focused on that person. There we go. Mr. Rayburn. I think. No, it wasn't Mr. Rayburn. Who was it that made that pass on Mr. Rayburn? Robert Walton, 66, made that pass on Brian Rayburn on the inside. Striker going to make the pass on Rayburn right now. Taking it to the inside and bringing it up and makes it through clear. I'm telling you guys, you need to send Jason some Ricola. Or as my missus calls it, Ricoloca Loca. Because spicy stuff doesn't work for him. He likes spicy. Jeff Laraway was looking to the inside, but decided to check it up. Didn't quite have the right line on the pass on Brian Rayburn. So now he's going to have to re-rack it, set it back up. See, I can't even figure out where he's at. My camera's completely different.
Sorry about that. I had a coughing fit that lasted for a moment. Hello, Bree. Oh, man. Thank you to Penguin for loving all things. Tyler Dalton out front. Brandon Banks, Chris Justice, Brian Fine, Joe and Tina working. Jason Day is going to be in 6th. Craig Parks in 7th, up 15. I sent Penguin a text. I was coughing so hard. Then I had to say, hey, your line's open. Talk to chat, please.
I did a little bit.
Roll Tide. How about that? He did great. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. I wasn't. Well, Pop says you did good. Brian Rayburn up 12. Striker back inside the top 10. Able to get the car a little dialed in. Had to go from the back to the front. Joe Hudson back on the lead lap. Eric Schaefer is a lap down. Got minute 50 fixed on his car. Still a little bit of right side damage, but maybe hoping for another caution here to be able to get the lucky dog back and maybe try to find something there. Jason Day looking at the back bumper of that 3. Try to make it happen. We're going to Roll Tide to make it you to Cancer. Yes, sir. Another. At least we're hydrating really well. Brandon Banks in tow. Tyler Dalton. Brian Fine. Right behind. 95 laps to go. The cycle was going to be about 107 laps. Pit somewhere around that 55 to 60 mark. You'll see when the leaders decide to come, when that makes it happen much less. But I'm working on it, Budgie. I'm working on feeling better. 19 to the bottom. Has led the laps tonight. Tyler Dalton working. Get out of the corner. Whoa, a little free for Brandon Banks. Got a big wiggle out of that one. Brian Fine to the inside. Trying to take over. I'll feel better. It's just going to take some time. That's it. Oh, Tony Sanders. He is around on the back straightaway. Here's what happened to he. He's got free. Woo! Whoa, man, 73. Oh, yeah. Like a glove. Hey, 5 gifted subs. Good Lord, sir. Think of the 5 gifted. Hype train has left the station. Shonio 19, Cyber Viper, Emmy Slayer, Real Deal, Phonetic Fails. Thank you. 302 total. I think you've taken over the. Hello, Mr. Dudley. I think you've taken over the #1 gifted spot. Caution is out. That's Joshua and Grijalva. Joshua sideways. Well, he's sideways. He's fine there. That wasn't what brought out the caution. That is what brought out the caution. Oh, man. Back up. 5-6 got free. There was Mark Holloway. Oh, he did. Got free, and it snapped on him. Oh, up inside Grijalva. Oh, man. Oh, no. Woo. Clint Hackett having a stop. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Jerry gets involved. Oh. Clint's fine. Here, buddy. He's good. Good. Boogly woogly. All that excitement. I gotta look at my Twitch channel. Schaefer is gonna be your lucky dog. I gotta look at my leaderboard. I can't remember. Hold on. What's that? Oh, I forget about my subs. 30. Spicy's been the longest subscriber. 36 months. Top gifters. Pop 303, sir. Budgie says it says 256 for Budgie, but I think it's more than that. Good boot, Penguin 156. Man, oh man.
So I only need to get 31 more, and then I'll stop completely.
To what?
31 more gifted subs, and then I'll stop completely.
It's 156. So
plus 31.
It's 187.
Yeah.
No, but a Budgie 256 is, I can't remember. It's according to Stream Elements. Budgie gifted yesterday. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I ain't mad about it. I ain't mad about it. Thank you, folks. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. Budgie Copter coming around from Budgie. It doesn't matter. It's humbling. It's incredible that you guys even gift. So thank you very much. I do appreciate it. It does go a long way. It supports the stream on all the facets. On all facets of it. Dudley with a budgie. Yeah. Budgie's legendary. I think she's at 280. I think that's what I saw yesterday. Budgie with 500 biddies, extending the life of the hype train. You're my guy for the racing content. Well, thank you. Pop, I tried. I tried and I... What is that? Macy Gray. I can't do that anymore. Tyler Dalton, Brian Fine, Brandon Banks, Chris Justice, all ready to go. I do believe Schaefer's back on the lead lap, able to get 20 more seconds of damage fixed. The right side looks better. And his tire's going to eat. Over on pit road, meatball flag, Holloway, Grohalva, all opportunity. We will try to be more than just, iRacing, but, you know, somebody told me I should go back live on X again. I was like, I haven't been live on X in a hot minute. All right. Well, they're going 86 laps to go, folks. Not a bad day. Not a bad way. What other games have I been playing? I've been playing not much.
I know what he will be playing once he gets it.
Thank you for the choo-choo. Thank you for the hype train. I appreciate those very much. What emote did you unlock? I've collected all the level 1 and level 2 emotes, so we're good. So I've been playing, well, we've been working on the 5M server, of course. I have been playing Contractors Expo Zone. I've been playing Out of Ore again, Little Farming Sim 25. I've got a new game that I have to do a video on. It's Stellar Warfare, which is a top-down space thing. Yeah, no. But outside of that, just the same stuff. Brian Fine in tow. Tyler Dalton doing all he can. I think Joshua is still out there running. Jerry Culver out there, Jerry Culver out of the race. So Joshua is going to be able to pick up some laps here. Oh, free for the 73. Craig Bridge Jr. up into the wall, sideways. No caution just yet. Gets down to the bottom side of the racetrack. He got free. Gonna get rolling here. It was close. Yeah, his tires got hot. It didn't turn sideways enough with traffic going. He's on the bottom side of the racetrack here. Caution will come out. He was trying to get rolling. He was trying to get rolling here, and when he did, he tried to get up on the racetrack, and the banking was just too sharp for the car. He rolled back down. Got it rolling. Tyler Dalton, your race leader, 6th caution of the race. There's folks, there's so many games. Exits are tough. Well, they get any heat on the tires with the track temperature the way it is. One of the things I was describing, I mean, you got to think about where we're at right now. Track temperature 126 degrees. These tires needing the grip out of them. They start getting greasy and start heating up. It's, it'd be fun. So for those who like free cars, this is, I say free. They're not free. Yeah, it's hot. It's a hot potato. Schaefer came in on 60, got the damage taken care of. Let's see if he's got any more to take care of here. He was the lucky dog, so there's a possibility he might have one or two more. Tyler Dalton coming to pit road. Steve Ritter's coming to pit road. Stryker's coming to pit road. Ron Hollyfield in. Craig Bridge Jr. We're 80 laps to go. Schaefer, Jeremy Bailey. Joshua's going to get one of his laps back. New race leader is going to be Brian Fine. He is going to be ready to go. All right. Let's check in on our driver cams. There's Chris Justice. He's up the spot right now. Where's Churchy? Churchy's back at 12th. Keeping it calm. Cool, collected. How was Grijalva? Grijalva's camera still running. How about that guy? How about that guy? Mr. Bailey. Getting some of the damage worked out. Doing his thing. Of course, Clint Hackett's still out there. Doing all he can do. Being all you can be in the iRacing army. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's see if I can open a thing or 10 real quick. For the shame of things.
Game. These old farts, We like to shame them young whippersnappers.
Ain't nothing wrong with being shamed.
Shame.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Excuse me. iRacing Arcade. Haven't played that one yet. Let's see. Mind Mogul, Monster Lab Simulator's been fun. BeamNG. Let's see. Farm Sim, of course. What else have I been? Yeah. I have so many games, it's ridiculous. Let's go. We're green. Chop, chop. Roll it on. I need to get back and playing Daisy again. I think that's the situation that could be frustrating for me, but it's not. Joe Hudson on the outside. There's the 4 to the 27 on the bottom. 3 wide out of the corner. 3 wide again. 47. Oh, 47 down to Bailey. Kennedy Jr. trying to hold on. Come on, Rick. They're good. They're fine. Speaking of fine, that's the guy out front. Brian Fine. Brandon Banks. Trying to jump on this one early. There's Justice behind. Jason Day in 4. Georgie Tina in 5th. David rolling to that beautiful bean footage right now. Cam Dario right behind him. How about Rayburn? Up 16 spots. Your hard charger currently. That's a run on the 17. Time for the old St. Jude's, as it be. Keep your chats a-flowing, folks. I want to make sure the chats continue to roll. The more chats, the better. Even if it's nonsense, caution. Clint Hackett sideways. So is Church. So is the 21 of Clint Hackett. Or Tony Sanders and Clint Hackett. Sorry, words are hard. 16 up and out. Oh, no. That was an oops. Clint was the innocent bystander than that one, I think. Oh, how about some net code? Here's Churchy out of the corner. That was the oops. Sideways, boom. Somebody got net coded there. Who was that? Bam. Quarter speed. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a lot of net code right there. Right there. Well, you know what that means. It's time for foul.
In the world of sim racing, accidents happen. Bro, that was netcode. But was it? Hi, I'm Saul Goodlap, attorney at law and part-time racing expert. And I specialize in defending drivers who absolutely caused that wreck. Your Honor, my client simply experienced netcode. What appears to be contact is merely a difference of opinion between two computers. In fact, my client's screen shows a perfectly clean racing line. A beautiful line. An innocent line. If my client didn't feel it, then legally, it didn't happen. We've successfully defended cases involving turn one dive bombs, lake blocks, and that one guy who said clear when you absolutely were not clear. And remember, if there's no contact on your screen, there's no contact at all. Call now, because it's never your fault. Saul Goodlap, attorney at law. We turn incidents into racing deals. Attorney not valid in official races. Side effects include denial, replay blindness, and excessive use of the phrase netcode. Results may vary if you're obviously guilty, which you're not.
Saul Goodlap, of course, is not a real person, and that is Saul Goodlap, attorney at law. He is
Better call Saul.
Yeah, he is the only kind of trollers thing that I do. But I think Saul Goodlap deserves to be a part of the platform. I did it for April Fools, and it's so funny to me that I will continue to use it as long as it is deemed necessary until iRacing fixes some of the netcode issue. That one right there, I could see it happening. But there are some instances of netcode that are just ridiculous. You need a netcode emote. I'll work on a budget. Green, green, green. Let's go. Black flag. Oh, no. Rayburn. What happened on the start there? Who was that? There's Joe. It happened to Robert Walton. That's what happened right there. I think he spun the tires. Got free up into the 17. Man. Well, Rayburn's still working. Brian Fine out front. Chris Justice. Got to fix your wheel setting. Something's off. No problem, brother. Hopefully it gets fixed. Hopefully it gets fixed. I hate seeing you guys have any kind of issue out there. Is there something? Which wheel is it? Is it the Moser or something else? I like asking these questions, introducing. Schaefer just ran his fastest lap of the race. He and Tyler Dalton trying to close in the pace. Walton up 10, 15 spots gained for Rick Kennedy Jr. Stryker off 11, trying to work his way back forward. He's been able to fix his car as well. Schaefer been getting his car fixed. That right side looks a lot better. Giggity laps to go. You know how that works. Hold on. Yep. That's what happens every time I plug my phone in. Ritter, about 3 wide here. There's David working his way. He was again inside the top 10 for the stage. Steve Ritter working the inside. David up on the outside. 66 and Robert Walton right behind him. So trying to work into it. Jeremy Bailey trying to work his way back forward as well. Stryker now in 14. This is Jeff Laraway right behind him. Laraway out of the corner. A little popcorn on board. Everybody grab your popcorn. That's what I say. Brian Fine trying to hold out Brandon Banks. Clean air pretty big here. Well, they got to get a long enough green flag run to see if who's got what line and who's going to be able to hold on to it. Tyler Dalton sitting in 8th. Joey Jatino up ahead of him in 6th. Schaefer keeping on 70. Tyler Dalton on 76. 76 for Steve Ritter. David Ament came on 76 as well. These are drivers that I don't think that they're going to try to make it on fuel. They're just out there trying to make sure they manage their race pace and manage what they've got. Because right now, 31:60, the last lap for Brian Fine. We're completing lap 85. Behind him, they have drivers that have 28 and 34 lap fresher tires. And right now, they're managing. Tyler Dalton right behind Eric Schaefer. Churchy coming to pit lane. He's got a little right front damage still on his car. Going to take those tires and work on it. So we shall see. Dalton on the bottom, Schaefer moving up the racetrack. You're seeing drivers go where other drivers aren't. That's one of the things about this racetrack that you see is that you have to go where everybody else is not, especially for clean air. Schaefer down on the bottom. It's going to be about a half seam difference here for the 4 to the 19. Tyler Dalton trying to climb his way back forward. Is your pole sitter. Brandon Banks seeing the 5-2. Track on the inside. 14 on the outside. 5-5-2. Second lane. Good and prevalent right now. A little side draft on the outside lane. Ain't nothing wrong with it. The more they battle, the further Brian Fine goes away. Right now, the 14 to the 11. Cam Dario right behind up 10. Jason Day changing back to the defensive posture. Well, right now, if you get a run, you have to get the run. You have to clear. You have to clear quick. Brandon Banks trying to close in on Brian Fine once again. These drivers 194, 195 miles an hour around Kansas Speedway in Kansas. My favorite racetrack, mile-and-a-half racetrack on the circuit. My actual favorite racetrack is Dover, the Monster Mile. It's my favorite racetrack on the circuit. But that's going to change depending on how Chicagoland is going to be this year. Joliet is on tap for, some good racing. Tyler Dalton trying to close in on the 3 of Joe Gitina. Joey, we'll see the run behind him. And we'll see how this fares out. Tyler Dalton, 31.82. It's really weird to see the tires level off the way they have. Fine to Brandon Banks. 0.6 of a second, so Fine leading by about 0.6 of a second. They've closed in a touch here and there. Tyler Dalton doesn't have the clean air to get there. The 4 right there looking on the outside. Joey just ahead by Rick Kennedy Jr. and Mr. Walton. 47 to clear the 66. So Kennedy came in on 76. Walton in on 42. Jeremy Bailey came in on 76 as well. Still dealing with that right front damage. Hey, but that thing might drive a little bit better. Chris Justice to the inside of Jason Day. Jason Day, not an issue there. Schaefer to the outside. Tyler Dalton. Schaefer working to manage the corner. Dalton goes back a spot. We'll see how this one will fare out. Hey, about at 58 laps to go. Tony Sanders in 16. Stryker trying to work in. Kennedy blinked out there for a moment. Craig Parks last driver to lead lap. It's going to be in 20th. Clint Hackett is still out there running. He is a lap down. Rick Bridge Jr. is 2 laps down. They're all working. Church is still driving. He is coming off pit road now. Going to find him. I think he's 8 laps down. This is what it looks like it is. Holloway Grijalva still sitting on pit road. Nonetheless, making it work. 5-7 to go. 5-7. Quarter second. Now the gap for Brian Fine, Brandon Banks. Eric Schaefer is closing into the dirty air. This is where drivers can just kind of save, manage. Ritter closing in, Tix closing in. Or not Tick, Metal. They call it Metal, right? Pop? I think David's called Metal. Tick is Andrew, if I remember correctly. Boy, y'all's nicknames are crazy. Just like my nicknames. They're all crazy. All right, Day, drop it back. Cam Dario will be side by side. Dario all the way to the bottom side of the racetrack. He'll drop into the corner. Jason Dale turned down. Schaefer. Oh, wiggle out of Schaefer. Got freed up there. Dalton to go to the outside. Schaefer will have to go back to it, cool the tires down. From Steve Ritter in the 6. Here comes David. Able with a charge. Steve Ritter on the bottom. David right in tow. Schaefer holding on to the outside. Schaefer doing a great job there. managing that side draft. A little bit of dirty air will disrupt that flow. But again, got to put your nose where nobody else is. That'll be the way it works. Brian Fine, Brandon Banks, dirty air. Being disrupted right now. 14 able to get side by side with a 5, and you can see it bleeding speed right now. Bailey got a black flag coming to pit road. Striker's going to be in 15th, trying to close back in. Tony Sanders in 16th. Rayburn in 17th, still up 9 spots. Joe Hudson working his way back forward as well. He keep it on 77. So Jeremy Bailey will serve that penalty. Brian Fine has the 17 just ahead. 17 to Craig Parks came in on 42. This is a natural lap. He's got a little bit of right front damage right now. The 5 on the 14 still working. Little egg shape out of the 5, 14, trying to get there. Cam Dario all the way to the bottom. Better line for Yee. Jason Day closing. There's Joey. There's Tyler Dalton, Steve Ritter. David goes around, and that's 7. Eric Schaefer in 10th. Rick Kennedy Jr. managing as well. I'm really shocked the tires have not gone away from the drivers inside the top 6. Tyler is managing here. Jeremy Bailey coming off pit road. Doing his thing. Cam Dario coming in. Joey's coming in. Those drivers salvaging their race line. Jorgie, what's up, brother? Mr. Jorgensen Jr. Sir, where in the world have you been? You have been missed by the crew, by everybody. That's a trending topic on Reddit right now. Where is Mark Jorgensen Jr.? Brother, I hope you've been well. I hope life has been good, and you've been absent a couple of weeks, but hopefully you're doing well. Five, 7 to the 5. Tyler Dalton leading Steve Ritter. David up 5. Schaefer right in tow. Kennedy Jr. up 18. Brandon Banks trying to get there. I think he's going to get there. He's going to have that run right here. Right up to the back bumper. Going to look to the inside. He's going to fade there. The 5-7 is going to have the defensive line here. Side draft from the 5. Chris Justice coming to pit road. Clean entry. Steve Budgie misses you too. 5 down on the bottom. Brian Fine closing in. 46 laps to go. Whoa, 5 fades. I think you got free there. I don't know if it was clean air. They might be coming to pit road here. Jason Day. We'll see Tyler Dalton clear. Brian Fine back out front. Mr. Banks working. Has to go back to it again. Tyler Dalton. Jason Day, Steve Ritter, David up inside the top 6. Rick Kennedy Jr. up 20 spots. Mark is where's my? He's on the YouTube. Brian Fine, Brandon Banks, Tyler Dalton. If the car's got to drive completely different in clean air. He's able to get himself there. There's Jeremy Bailey. He's trying to get one of his laps back here. Jeremy Bailey running 32s. Prior for the last lap. We'll see what he runs now. 5-7 coming to pit road. Brandon Banks coming around. Steve Ritter coming to pit road as well. Tyler Dalton We look at the cycle. 108. That's a lot of laps. But we've had some cautions. So the 5 sees the 32. Jeff Laraway got a black flag. Jerry Bailey on the inside of the 5. Tyler Dalton will cycle. My pop is playing Arc Raiders. For those who care to know. I need to turn that off. And an ad break coming up as green flag pit stops happen. 42 to go. 31.99 for Tyler Dalton. David came out on 76 as well. They're going to go to 150. Brandon Banks, Jason Day. You never know what's going to happen. Again, we got new cycle of tires here too. Chris Justice, Brian Fine. Brian Fine had a great pit stop. He'll be right in tow of the 14. 3-lap pressure tires for that driver. Right now running 31 5s and 31 6s. Best lap of the race at 30.76. That was ran by Tyler Dalton. 9 drivers on the lead lap. Jeff Laraway again with a black flag. And Tyler Dalton working the corner. David working around. There's a lot of drivers here that are working hard for their money. $40 laps to go for Tyler Dalton. We're going to throw this bad boy on exciting. We're going to take a moment, catch our breaths as drivers get their green flag pit stops in. We'll be right back. 14 had an issue. Caution comes out. That was Chris Justice right there. That'll change. That was a 66 right there. 14 out of the corner. 66 of Robert Walton here. Short-change the corner. Comes down, hugs the line. Throttle back up. 14 started to get free. And yeah. That air upset the car. And that changes everything. David, your race leader. How about that? He made the pass on Tyler Dalton. Tyler Dalton looked like he was trying to save tires. Brian Fine will be your lucky dog. So that'll put David, Tyler Dalton, Rick Kennedy Jr., Ron Hollyfield, Michael Strickland, Brian Rayburn, Joe Hudson, and Tony Sanders on the lead lap coming to pit road. This changes a lot. All right. Tyler Dalton stays out. Been saving some fuel, it looked like. All right. Hold on to your butts, folks. Yeah, Tyler Dalton. Yeah, I think he's going to keep some people a lap down here. No shot. Interesting stories to be told. All right, back at it. Drivers duck dodging and dodging, diving, all the things. Tyler Dalton out front. David's going to be in second. Brian Rayburn in third. Ryan Fine was your lucky dog. He's trying to march his way through the field right now. It's got a lot of drivers between he and that front pack. Kennedy Jr. back here as well. All on the lead lap. Brandon Banks would be your eligible lucky dog. David making the outside lane work. Nick, how you doing? 24 laps to go. David ripping the wall. Stryker in third. Joe Hudson, Brian Rayburn. All of them trying to work on it. David trying to get out. Trying to work. And Banks trying to get himself there. Jason Day there on the inside. Second lane working 2x2. Ryan Fine up and out into that 21. Trying to work. 14 just ahead as well. That's Chris Justice. He's trying to get one of those lucky dog spots. Tyler Dalton stayed out. Trapped a lot of drivers a lap down. Led some more laps. And now as it would be, David trying to make it happen. Stryker a 10th back. Now taking over that outside. Going to see that inside for the 19. Joe Hudson of the 23. Rayburn right to the back bumper of the 23. Just cleared. 21 laps to go. David, 1.2 the gap. Now 1.3. Clean air working for him here. Joe Hudson trying to track it down as well. Rayburn working the 19, staying on point. Ron Hollyfield up 7. Brian Fine up 4. Tony Sanders up 8. Rick Kennedy Jr. up 18. Glenn Hackett, I believe, is 2 laps down, if I'm not mistaken. No, he's a lap down. First driver, a lap down. Cam Dario's 2 laps down. Just ahead of Schaefer. Whoa, free for the Stryker there. Joe Hudson right behind him. And now the draft working to their advantage. Ava just has to be patient with the car here. It'll be 19 laps to go. All the way to the bottom side of the racetrack. Stryker in the middle of that second lane. Rayburn looking for clean air on the outside. David out of the corner. So holding an 0.8 of a second difference here. 18 laps to go. Stryker deepening the corner in turn 3 and 4. Up and out. Joe Hudson closing in. Stryker utilizing a little bit more of that safer lane. Trying to look at the corner. This is 7. Works the bottom side of the racetrack. Strickland a little higher. Out of the corner, trying to close in some of the distance once again. Brandon Banks, Chris Justice. That's the battle for the lucky dog there. 27 of the 14. 14. Up and in. Brian Fine trying to work his way into it as well. 3/4 of a second for David. Each lap just a touch better for Strickland. Ryan Rayburn ran about a 10th better than the top 3 combined. So Rayburn throwing shades at the corner. 17 laps to go, to be 16 this time by. David managing the corner and a 1 and 2. Stryker ripping the high side here. Trying to get all of that speed out of that car. And gains a 10th down the back straightaway. So Strickland working on the Larson line. Gaining out of the corner. Made a ton of time on the back straightaway. Joe Hudson looking for clean air here. Closing into that second lane. Right back there, Tyler Dalton. Season 14 in the 5.7. 15 laps to go, trying to march through the field. Tyler Dalton trying to stay, not just with a pack, but just trying to do it around Holleyfield. We'll look at the inside. Ron right there with him. 0.7 of a second, the dirty air. Showing up, Joe Hudson. Half second the gap. David down on the bottom side. Again, 14 laps to go. He's going to push tight here. Striker will be able to gain out of corner exit. David pushed a little tight on corner exit there. That pushed him up the racetrack just a touch. Strickland up near the rim. We'll be back up to speed down the back straightaway. Within 0.4 of a second. He's going to utilize the high line again. David's going to have some dirty air thrown in the race. 12 laps to go. Strickland's going to utilize that egg shape. Joe Hudson right in tow. Rayburn 0.75 of a second back from there. 1.4 from the leader. David's going to push tight again. Up and in. The draft is showing up on this race car. 11 laps to go. Little wiggle out of the cars. 0.4 of a second. Striker trying to close in. Caution. 9th caution of the race. Schaefer, Rick Kennedy Jr. 47. Went to the inside of the 4. Back up here. So Rick Kennedy Jr. is right back here. Drops in low. Schaefer pushes up, stays out on the 21. 47 went there. And that'll bring out that caution. Well, they just got it. Ain't nothing to do it but to do it. Chris Justice is going to be your race leader. Or, I'm sorry, your lucky dog. So he'll take a lap back. Right of Banks, Jason Day. David's going to be that race leader right now. How about Tyler Dalton? No, Tyler Dalton. Chance to come in and get some tires here. He'll have plenty of time to be able to do what he needs to. Joe Hudson coming to pit road. So is Tyler Dalton. David's going to stay out. Striker's going to stay out. Rayburn, Brian Fine, Ron Holleyfield, Tony Sanders. Rick Kennedy Jr. coming back to pit road. Schaefer's going to be right behind him. Chris Justice is going to be that lucky dog. He'll be able to get tires. He'll have to start the tail end of the field. But it's going to be... we'll have somewhere around 7 or 8 laps to go. 9 laps to go right now. We go back green flag racing. It'll be 7 laps to go. And plenty of time for Tyler Dalton, Joe Hudson, and Rick Kennedy to do something here. There's Justice, if he's got a set, a chance to come in and use it. So he'll get that lap back. Again, we'll start at the tail of the longest line. Schaefer backing on pit road, getting all the damage worked on that he can. Brandon Banks again. He and Jason Day will be looking at the next lucky dog. David needs to escape. Cool the tires down. and throw it in as hard as he can. Needs 7 qualifying laps for the end of the race. Right of Banks back to pit road. Jason Day. Glenn Hackett, Schaefer leaving pit road. So opportunity knocking. Chris Justice did not come to pit road. So he's going to save that one just in case there's an opportunity to get through the field. Joe Hudson. Ron Hollyfield. Tyler Dalton, Rick Kennedy Jr. David's ready to go. Eric Schaefer catching up to the field. It was Brandon Banks. It'll be the 7, the 8, the 74, the 5-7, the 2-7, the 21, 47, 23, the 19. 10 drivers on the lead lap. Chris Justice at the tail end of the field. It's on David. He's going. He's green. Caution. Eric Schaefer. Oh, there's a stack up. Well, I gotta wait for the pace car. Catch up to the pace car. Jason Day is going to be your lucky dog. Oh, catch it back up. All right. Oh, it's Anzac. Hey, all right, David. Much love. You guys are out there still watching. Much love to you guys. I was wondering where you guys were at. Much love. Much love. So Anzac is kind of like Memorial Day for us here in the United States. I didn't know that. That's what they're doing. They're celebrating Anzac over in Australia and New Zealand. Anzac 2026 falls on Saturday, the 25th of April, which it is, of course, in Australia and New Zealand right now, marking the 111th anniversary of the Gallipoli landings. It is a national day of commemoration in Australia and New Zealand, featuring dawn services, marches, and remembrance events to honor the service and sacrifice of military personnel. It is awesome. It is awesome. Much love. Enjoy your Anzac Day. Heck yeah. Much love, folks. Much love. Right. All right. Lights are off on the pace car. Will be 3 laps to go for David. They do have a couple of attempts at a green-white checkered here. And David hold on to it for 3 laps. That's Chris Justice is going to be right back up with the field here. But I think he got the EOL there. Jason Day's catching back up. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. That would explain why he's kind of at the tail end of the field.
Yeah, Justice did get the EOL on that one. He claimed it.
All right. The 7, the 88, 74, 5, 7, 48, 21, 23, 47, 19. 14 in the 5-2. Clint Hackett, Brandon Banks will be battling for the lucky dog spot. They do have a couple attempts at a green-white checkered here if they need it. But, you know, it's Kansas. It's all like Donkey Kong. Pace car makes the left-hand turn on the pit road on the leader of the restart zone. He goes, he's green. Look at that restart right there. Can't change the lanes before the start-finish line. Brian Fine to the outside. We'll work it already. Striker up door to door, the 5-7. 5-7 into the door of the 88. Oh, the 88 and the 5-7. Rubbins racing. 88 all the way to the bottom side of the racetrack. 2 to go. Drivers are working as hard as they can. Battle for second is on. 5-7 to the 88. Door to door. Striker trying to throw shade and the slider. 5-7 to the crossover. 74 up on the outside. David comes around. White flag waves. Final lap. David Ament. First race. And Striker tries to throw it up to the outside. David all the way. Final time at a 3 and 4. Don't look now to the outside. Striker. Tyler Knowlton trying to make it happen. David Ament, winner here on the Friday Night Cup Series. Brian Fine, Michael Strickland, Tyler Knowlton, Joe Hudson. How about that? An earned race for the number 7. Kept his nose clean. How about that? Let it breathe, let it breathe, let it burn it down. We got to take a little bit of a screenshot here. Boom. Celebration time. Hold on, I gotta throw it in my. How about that? Celebration time. What a race. Congratulations to David on getting a dub. Yeah. Let's take a look at your race results, because that is what we do here at the tail end of the races, as always. We always appreciate it. How about David coming home in the Slipstream Racing Machine? 29 laps led. Finishes out front. Brian Fine and Michael Strickland, both those drivers, hard racing. Good battle for second. Rayburn Hard Charger up 20 spots. Tyler Dalton, most laps led at 81. Trying to get there at the end. Does have the fastest lap of the race and the pole, but finishes fourth. Joe Hudson, Brian Rayburn, Ron Hollyfield, Tony Sanders, Rick Kennedy Jr., Jason Day, your top 10. Chris Justice, Brandon Banks, Eric Schaefer, Clint Hackett. Banks, Schaefer, Hackett were all a lap down. Cam Dario, Steve Ritter, Greg Birch Jr., Jeremy Bailey, Robert Walton, and Jeff Laraway, your top 20. And then Mr. Churchy, Mr. Jettina, Craig Parks, Joshua Siegfried, Mark Holloway, Joseph Grohalva, Jerry Culver, Levi Allen, Jason Treichman, Pat Green. And that would be it. Your 30 drivers today. That's what it is. 30 drivers tonight. And they knocked it out of the park. How about that? Congratulations. Good old David getting the big old W. A W. I like having the opportunity to say it. How about it? Is this your first race in this league?
It is.
And
it is.
And you come out batting 1,000. How about that?
Yep.
How about
Oh
that?
man, it was awesome.
I
like it.
When was the last win in AMP?
What was it? It was Atlanta. I think it was Atlanta. Hold on. I gotta see. Let's see, because I have it in front of August 24th.
August 24th. So there you go. There,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
I was, I've always said momentum carries everywhere. And how about them apples?
Yeah.
Man, what a battle at the end. And fast cars, and I know that they were catching you. You just ran such a good line. You could have played defense if it started coming down to the wire. Cautions kind of played a good factor there a little bit, able to get that restart. But you had to run three of the fastest laps of your race there.
It was just it all worked out. I got lucky. That's really what it was. I mean, it was like in the beginning of the race too. I can't believe I wasn't collected in some of those accidents. And there was one that I don't know how in the world I dodged, but I did, and thankfully I did, and it kept me on the lead lap. And yeah, I mean, honestly, I was just trying to stay out of people's way. Like in the beginning, I was like, I didn't want to ruffle any feathers since this is my first race of the league. So,
I mean,
but had fun.
I mean,
Especially with winning.
Came out and said, "Well, I'm here." Nah, this is a good league. This is a good cut. It's some top tier talent here. I know that you used to run it with the boys, right? On so to speak. I'm going to say that, so to speak, on Sunday. It's all friends. And now you've branched out.
Yeah.
A lot higher I ratings in here. A lot of talent in this league, just as well as AMP. And not a bad first race. I know we had some cautions, but that track temperature was high.
Oh yeah, it just the car was so loose, but I guess I like it really loose. And it was like, yeah, I mean, you had to steer with the throttle, and luckily, I fixed my pedals this week just for this. So, yeah, I can't believe that I won, and yeah, I'm just kind of in shock.
I like it. Sometimes we see the same winners over and over again. It's nice to see two back-to-back weeks. We got two different winners, and it's your first race. That's awesome. Like that's pretty killer.
Yeah, I was upset. Not too upset because I was on a cruise, but that I missed Daytona. So
It's Daytona.
and I missed the Daytona at on AMP too for a cruise.
That's all right.
So,
All right. It's just Daytona. There's more of those.
Yeah, exactly.
There's
So,
more of those than Kansas is on the track on people's schedules, and that's a shame because it's my favorite track. It's my favorite mile and a half track.
Yeah, I like it here, obviously, and yeah, but it was so hot that it felt like you were racing on marbles the whole time. So, but I guess I kind of like that kind of racing. So,
yeah, it makes it becomes a driver's track, and it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun to watch, and Definitely had to search for clean air. The draft was prevalent here too. I was surprised at how much the cars sucked up to each other.
Oh yeah, if you got too close behind the person in front of you, or like, and you know how I like to drive, I like kind of like to dive in the turns. um, so, but it would take the air off a little bit. So I just had to. But once I got into clean air, I felt like I was pretty quick, but I was actually letting off to try to conserve my stuff because I learned that from AMP. If you get too far out there, you're going to just use up your stuff. So
It feels like you fall back twice as fast as you gained.
yeah, yep. So I was really actually trying to conserve my stuff, and I thought Strickland might have had me, but luckily I was trying to match his times. I was watching his times and let him wheel in like a little bit, about a half a second, but then I wanted to keep that kind of half second, and then the caution came out, and I was like, oh boy! But luckily, I had the control of the restart. That's the only thing that saved me. So
I mean, restarts are just as important as driving the racetrack. Did a fine job, man.
Yep.
Fine job. Start
thank
12.
you, thank you,
Finished down.
appreciate it.
Finished down front. How about it? Batting 1,000 in the Chop Shop Cup Series. All right, brother. Give a shout out. You get a win here, week 2 in the Chop Shop Racing Cup Series.
Yeah, I like to just thank the league. Thank you for doing this, and I really appreciate everybody thanking me. It seems like everybody was trying to race clean, and I really appreciate that. And I'm looking forward to racing more with the league. And I got to, of course, thank my wife and my son for putting up with me for doing this. So, yeah. So I'm looking forward to the next race.
Yeah, I was trying to find out what it was.
Yeah, I don't even know what it is. I think it's now I'm thinking of AMP, but
Oh yeah, you got Pocono this week. That's a whole different ball of wax. You're going to Phoenix.
okay. All right. Well, I like Phoenix, so
Yeah.
I've won at Phoenix, so
There you go. Yeah, a lot of people
There you
like it. Then Twin Ring Motegi and then Nashville Super Speedway. So we got a lot of flat tracks coming. Actually, Twin Ring is a lot like it's like a mix between New Hampshire and Gateway.
okay.
So
Never been there, so
oh, it's fun. They've run it every season, and it's a fun track. It's usually a good race, so you'll enjoy.
Okay.
You'll enjoy
Good.
it. Something new, something different. All right, David. I will see you Sunday, brother. Enjoy your fantastic day.
All right. Thanks a lot.
You
Thanks
too.
everybody.
That's David
Thanks.
coming home in Victory Lane. P2 tonight. Brian Fine. He's got a driver cam. Mr. Fine putting on a fine deal, doing a thing. Congrats, man. P2 tonight. Not a bad race. I know you and Stryker are putting on a dang old fun time there at the end of that race, especially at this racetrack. You guys were side by side, or some I don't know if it was net code contact, but you guys were glued together on that final restart. But a hard charge through it all, and man, what a race!
Yeah, man, thanks. It was actually a really good run. I was hoping to get around Stryker, but he did put up a fight, so it's all good. Rubbin's racing.
Yeah. I mean, for the both of you, we got to make sure that we, it's all good. I mean, this is a track where that can happen. Door to door contact can happen, but it could be light and it's not anything egregious. It's just, you're internet racing. It's not like you can completely look out the side of your car and be like, I gotta put the dang. I gotta put that bumper to that guy. You can't do that. But nonetheless, man, this was a good race. Talk to me about the car. It was hot. It looked slick. Looked fun.
It was actually a blast. It was a little loose. Get behind the car, it gets tight. Yeah, I mean, I had a blast. I was running the bottom. Me and the Bull Creek guys, we were finding our way through Bailey and Justice, and it just started to click. It felt like my car was getting faster on the long run, and I was really hoping we didn't have that yellow later, right before I think like lap 100. Car was starting to move real well on that white line, as I like to call it, Harvicking.
Yeah, he had a tendency to be down there to save his tires. So much more fun and dangerous to run the wall, though. I don't know. It's It's a crossover. It's a toss up. You can flip a coin, and this track could be turned on its head.
Yeah, no, I mean, when we were talking there with like 30 to go, I was like, all right, it's time to go. And I was behind Justice and sent it up on the top side and it stuck. And I was like, okay, now it's time to go. And of course we had that caution, but hey, it is what it is. Um, this track's fun running the high line up against the wall or down on the bottom. You just got to be real careful, especially with the tires going away real quick, especially running up there up on the wall. It almost felt like what the real guys went through last week at Kansas.
Yeah. That's what it looked like too. I mean, you had to find and manage and bound it.
Yeah, no, I mean you really had to be easy. Every I would say probably 10, 15 laps, start backing your corner up a little bit, and it would get a secure run off the corner.
I watched Stryker close at a 10.5 on David, utilizing that line, but then he quickly went there, which I'm going to ask him. Quickly closed in to the bottom. It was like you could run up there in one corner and maybe two, and then you had to find a way to work yourself down. I mean, I don't know. This track it's my favorite track, and not because it's local, but that's part of it too. But the biggest part of it is because it just really puts on good racing. In iRacing, in NASCAR, Formula One runs there. The NDTT and the NXT series run there. The track just delivers some insane racing, and here on iRacing, you guys did the same thing. It was crazy.
Yeah, no, I feel like probably this is one of the top 10 tracks on iRacing that no matter what you're in, even if it's real life cars or even these cars, it probably puts the best racing. I'm always been a big fan of Kansas. I'm also a local guy, 5 hours up the road from Oklahoma for me. Never been there, but one day maybe we'll get to go.
Let's see. One more lap. Tyler, brother, you were flat sending it, sir. I was amazed that the 28 lap difference on tires didn't change much for a lot of the drivers. Like it was, I guess we had enough cautions to keep the tire wear at minimum. So, it was, I don't know. There was a lot. It is a super speedway tire too, so it's a harder tire. I don't know. I'm going through the iRacing terminology and vernacular and coding in my head, and I'm going, This was much more. I think, given the circumstances of the track temperature and just what was driven, this was it was a good race, and you guys put on a hell of a show.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I hope you guys had fun up there in the booth. It seems like it was fun down here on track running. Watching slip and slide in guys. There were a few close calls with Brandon Banks earlier that it made me kind of scared a little bit. But hey, all was fun and all is good, and I enjoyed tonight.
Yeah, it's not a bad day. Not a bad day at all. All right, Brian, give a shout out. Let's get a P2 finish tonight. And appreciate you running the camp.
Yeah, thank you guys for what you do up there in the booth. Penguin, appreciate you, what you do. Chop Shop, my wife and my daughter for letting me come play with the boys. Shout out and thoughts and prayers to everybody in Enid, Oklahoma. If anyone doesn't know, they had a EF4 tornado yesterday. It wiped out quite a bit of things. I got some coworkers and stuff out there, so just thinking about you guys out there, and great job to everybody tonight.
It's going to be a lot of fun to see what you guys do at Phoenix next week. All right, brother. Have a good night. We'll see you soon.
Yes, sir.
That is the man, the finest man in all of iRacing, Brian Fine, P2 tonight. Last but not least, the striker man, the Michael Strickland, and a badass rebound. Finishes third, right where he started. stage presence, everything, just doing what you needed to do. And man, oh man, you were closing in. You were reeling him in. And then a dang old caution comes out.
Oh, Dave.
Yeah.
Oh, Dave. I think Dave had it. He looked good out there out front. We were. I was just trying to follow him, see where he was going, and then go where he's not going, and make him look in his mirror,
Yeah.
just to see if he'd make a mistake. But he wasn't making a mistake. He was hitting his marks, and if he made a mistake, I'd make it just alongside with him. So it would have been difficult to get around him. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. But I did see that relative drop a little bit, so it was giving me anticipation that maybe we could at least give it a good shot there at the end. But that caution came out, and we had to rebound and readjust. And I think it ended up putting up a good show. I would have rather not have those late cautions just to kind of see how the strategy panned out. From what I'm hearing down the pit road, everybody's talking about they had a couple different strategies. Some guys had fuel, some guys had tires, some guys didn't have either. Yeah, so that second to last caution kind of blew the lid off those strategies. So yeah, but I had fun, man. Kansas. Oh, I wanted to thank our meteorologist, John Hammond. Man, this dude's doing phenomenal. Setting up the weather for these tracks. He's just melting these tires off in like 4 laps. So great job.
Yeah.
We're digging him.
I am hearing that loose is fun again, and I think that's the mindset that we want to see out of the stock cars. Hot tires make a car that's a driver friendly car.
I'm not 100% sure. I wouldn't be able to tell you exactly how they feel, but they're fun. There definitely was fun to drive today. It had a different feel than it normally does. I'm sure some of the other drivers might have made mention to it. It felt like it had a little bit more my definition of like body roll. It was just tight in, under gas, loose, out of the gas, and then it just kept rotating for me. And then dirty air obviously is a big issue with these cars, but boy were they fun. Boy were they fun. You really had to wheel the thing today. Grab her by the hair and hold on.
Make sure you kiss her on the neck before you. Yeah, that's the.
Yeah.
That's the adage here, and I mean, racing is racing, and I was talking to Brian. I was like, and you and Brian put on, I mean, a heck of a show. I saw Tyler right behind you guys. So I was like, man, somebody's going for it here, and Tyler said if you had one more lap, and we always want that one more lap, and I don't know, I like it. I like seeing a little bit of the late race caution, but I was enjoying the pull up and the drive up. I think that's one of the mindsets of this racetrack is it's never over till it's over. We've seen, a second and a half blown in 4 laps, coming to the end of the race. I'm talking to you, Larson. Just saying. And I'm also talking to you, Christopher Bell. Just saying. It's 2 of the drivers in the house that we all root for. But at the same time, watching you guys get out here and do the same thing, it's crazy. And the cars did pull up. It did look like it was tough to, I would say tough to defend, but you could get it done in a couple of laps instead of 5 laps with what we saw before.
I like these cars. I've been running them since they've released them, the next gen car here at iRacing, and I've seen kind of the maturation of all the changes and adjustments. I personally like this revision the most. It feels like it's the most racy. At least it was tonight. I like the tires and I like the strategy, and I like the guys that I'm racing against. This is phenomenal. This is the whole reason that we do this out here is just to have the fun with top-notch competitors, and super happy for David. Her first time out. He sat in that Discord with us and just hang out with us, and all along he was, putting a whooping on us. So that's awesome for David. Mr. Brian Fine did phenomenal there at the end, and Tyler, he's probably the class of the field for the whole race, and just didn't work out for him there at the end. But he can't be too mad for a top 5. He's going to be a dominant force. Even Mr. Joe Hudson had a great finish, top 5. So congrats to everybody that was out there. OG Brian Rayburn did phenomenal. He was up there for second and third till 1 or 2 laps to go. So I think if it would have went green, you would have been talking to him, unless he He said he was going to release the throttle to make sure he wouldn't finish third. He didn't want to talk, but get him up in here one of these days.
Yeah, he needs to lose or gain 1 I rating.
He can do that
Yeah,
pretty easily.
because his I rating is 3 with 3 certain numbers, and I'm superstitious.
Oh, well, he's been running a lot of the, what is it, Talladega week? He's probably been out there
He's
messing
probably
around.
You know what? Hold on. I'm going to send you his stat line right here. This is actually kind of funny. It might be hard to see, but I'm going to send it to you. You're going to get a kick out of it. And as we do, let's talk about Phoenix next week. How about Phoenix? That's your home track.
Yeah, that'll be a fun track. That's one of the special edition, I guess we want to call, races in the season. So iRacing's allowed us to increase the horsepower on these cars by 10%, and that's one of the tracks that we plan on increasing the horsepower on. So it's going to be Phoenix, which is always fun. Good racetrack, great short track, local track for me, love it. But now with a little bit more horsepower, so and a lot of dudes that are hungry. I mean, 2 races in, 2 new winners, not normal winners. I'm excited. And we got some dudes that are real fast at Phoenix, and they're hungry. So I'm excited about that. That's going to be fun. The Chop 300, I think is what we call it. It's just a little special event. Winner gets some special remembrance here at the Discord, and then obviously we have a little bit of fun with the higher horsepower hot track, more than likely.
It's going to be fun. Even if it's hot at night, that'd be cool.
I don't even know if it's day or night, but either way, it's going to be pretty cool. Oh yeah. He's been. I just got the message you sent me on Rayburn. He's been out there. He's sneaking away then, because that's an increase from where he was at earlier in the week. Yeah.
But I'm laughing at the 3-digit number
The
behind
number.
the 3, and then look at his license.
Yeah.
So not only does he have the superstitious number, he has the funny number.
He might have to retire.
That's it right
He's
there.
there.
He's there. Yeah. He's made life. It's funny. So, and I don't want to say it, but if you know a 3-digit number that is meant to be the work of the devil, and it's not foosball, okay? Then that's what I'm talking about. But he does have an A-class 420. Safety rating, so he should retire. Or not. Don't retire. He's good. He's stepping up his game, and I like seeing Rayburn back up here.
He was hooting and hollering saying he just figured it out. So he's not about to retire. He'd be like Doc Holliday. I'm in my prime, baby. So he's ready to go.
You know what's great about Rayburn is that his setup. And folks, if I could show you his setup, I would, and hopefully it's still just as jank as what he showed me before. And he doesn't fix a thing because he gets out there and drives on some like bald tire sketch. You know what I mean? And I love it. He's a wheelman, so which is even better.
Some guys are just born to do it, and Brian Rayburn's one of them guys.
He is. But Striker, phenomenal day. P3. It's your time, man. Give a shout out. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, just love to the Chop Shop community. Special thanks to all the guys that you help and backstage put all this stuff together. Joey from Sim 500 has been phenomenal as a partner, and all the 802 boys. Signature eSports, they've been doing Signature eSports. He's been with us since the entire inception, and we're loving it. So thanks for all the Chop Shop guys, everybody that's out here just having fun. Where are we at? Friday. We'll probably see you guys next Tuesday for, where are we at in the trucks? Martinsville. We'll see you at Martinsville. I'm excited about that.
I'm hoping for a great race. I really am. I'm knocking on the door.
It's not going to be, but show up anyways and let's have some fun. Martinsville. Yeah. Let's just do it. Let's just take it for what it is. It might be the best race we've ever seen or the worst, but it's not going to be in between. So Let's go.
That's exactly how I describe every Martinsville race on iRacing. It's either the greatest or the worst, and 9 times out of 10.
That means you got to tune in, subscribe, and get on board, man. Signature Esports, let's do it.
Yeah, because if you don't, well, your feet stink. It's terrible. Yeah.
You're gonna hit. Come on, guys. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Somebody. No. So we got plenty of people that I tell you what, our growth, and I'm going to say this, and this is a lot of attribution, not just because we've got 3 days of racing with Chop Chop. We've got 2 with Sim 500, and of course, Amp Racing. And a lot of our growth since I made the switch to not be on Facebook, which, shame on me for not being on Facebook, but Facebook is not paying its content creators anymore. So I don't want to give Facebook my time. Because shame on them. YouTube keeps our videos for forever. Facebook was deleting our videos after 30 days, similar to what Twitch does. So I would rather have our best platforms performing the best and continue to do. And our growth on YouTube has been extraordinary. So that's a testament to these leagues. Without these leagues, I wouldn't be doing this. I have way better things to be doing with my life than virtual sim racing, calling, and things like that. And they make it fun. So you guys make it fun, and I'm appreciative. I know you pay me, but you pay me to have fun, which is cool.
Damn right. We're out here just playing a game after all.
Yeah, that's what it's about. So, Striker, I will see you Tuesday. It'll be fun regardless.
Appreciate it. I got the family screaming at me if you didn't hear, so I got to go.
Yeah.
But congrats to all the drivers again. Great job, David. I'm excited to have him on board. Oh man, these all these guys in here. We had 3 or 4 or 5 guys show up today, and we're all super grateful for everybody coming in and meshing in well with us. So, man, it's fun. This is fun. Let's do this. We'll see you guys next week.
It's gonna be fun. All right, brother. We'll see you soon.
Better.
That is Michael, the Striker Strickland. I'm gonna throw him in race control. Let him chill. He'll go wherever he's going. After that, family's yelling at him. He's got to get going. Speaking of family yelling, I got to get going too. Folks, we love you. We appreciate you. We thank you very much. Chop Chop's amazing. Okay. It absolutely is. And we appreciate everybody. Bree, much love to you. Thank you to everybody watching out there, regardless of where you were watching, Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube. I know we get our views up and we get the viewers up, and then they ditch after the driver interviews, but they should really stick around and listen to the driver interviews. Because one of these days we're going to give something away at the end of the at the end of the driver interviews. Yep. One of these days, and they're just not going to be here. Thinking of Chopp'n It Up Media and Podcast. Make sure you check out the Chop Shop podcast on YouTube, youtube.com/chop shop _TV. Words are hard today. Stay tuned. Sports, Dove Farms LLC, of course, and always. Thank you to Amp Racing, AIChiefRacing.com. Thank you, of course, to all the links we call for, including Amp Racing, who sponsors our platform as well. Big special thank you to each and every one of you for being out there. Who else am I forgetting? Am I forgetting somebody, Budgie? Do I need to let things cycle? Oh, Signature RP and Red Clay Roleplay. Yeah, check it all out. I got to figure something out. Apparently something's going on the server. It doesn't matter because fucking Java's being something weird, so we'll figure it out. But outside of that, folks, we appreciate you. As always, be good, be safe, be kind. One of the most important factor of life I would normally rate out, but all the viewers did some weird things on Twitch, so we're gonna see. We'll stream tomorrow. We'll stream something. I don't know what it's gonna be. Might be some gaming, might be some stuff. I don't know. It'll be something. Yeah. Much love. Thank you, Chop Shop. Thank you to everybody. We'll see you soon.